Today on the channel, we continue playing those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hits with Karai as Shredder from NECA.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxing and review. And today, we're back to Karai business with Karai as Shredder from NECA. But for all your Karai as Shredder NECA needs, currently Target, but for everything else under the sun, Entertainment Earth, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on in-stock items. Anything over $59 does ship free. And Karaiing in the rain is what we're doing here. But Karai, no stranger to NECA or Super 7. We just unboxed a Super 7 version about a week ago here on the channel. Check that out if you missed it. But now we get Karai as Shredder. It's all coming up Karai the last couple of years in the Turtles line. But we're used to this packaging by now. We've seen it. Used to NECA, we're very used to NECA having 2 packs, but single packs part of this line is the name of the game right here. Nickelodeon logo, NECA logo, Glamour Shot, Karai as Shredder, Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Number 23, truly the Michael Jordan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, is Karai. And there she is on the side looking like a female Shredder. Shredder died and Karai took over, as we know. Glamour Shots on the back looking very interesting here. I think it says, meanwhile, to be continued. Rat King down there. We got the Shredder, not Shredder, the Elite Assassin, something like that. And then we got the Naked Triceraton. So we're going to be unboxing those on the channel as well. If I can ever get this one out unboxed, we'll see. But I got cut the tapes, usually a good start. You'll be really on your way, of course. And Mark, what? Mark Summers on the couch. 14 and up, Mark Summers. Excuse me for getting to mention that. 14 and up. Get the kids out of here. Plastic prison. See you later. Goodbye. And of course, she's locked in. All kinds of accessories on this one. Holy cow. There she is. Old Karai right here. I'm going to take her offline, get all this stuff out of the package, and we'll be talking Karai as Shredder. All right, got Karai out of the package with her weapons. Let's start it off. Let's dive into the accessories first. And a lot going on with this. I think we've seen this before. It's basically a big knife, sword, whatever you want to call it, on a stick. We're ready for the state fair is what it feels like right here. Got a little bandana in red down at the bottom. But definitely a dangerous weapon. But I think we saw that with that big foot soldier, if I'm not mistaken. I think we've seen this before. So we got that. We do get 2 small... Once again, sword, knife. I guess I'm going to go sword. Got nice knuckle duster on the front. You know I'm here for a little knuckle dusting. Looking very nice there, but 2 swords here. I can see her just going one of those kind of things. So we got that looking very nice. Got a big long sword. Everybody loves a long one, especially Karai. Big long sword right here. Nice handle. Got that cell shading we're used to by this point here. Looking good. She's ready to go. No bow and arrows, no guns with her, though. She doesn't need that kind of stuff. But she does need some extra hands. Got 2 fists of fury right out of the package. We got 2 paintbrush and hand-slapping hands going on right there. And then we do got 2 gripping hands. Obviously, most people are probably going to use the gripping hands to grip it and rip it with these weapons right here. Of course, very Shredder-like in the hands with the little spikes off the edge. Of course, she is Shredder now. She's taken over, so she's got to have that kind of stuff. But now we dive into the heads on Karai right here. What's going on here? So she's got black hair. That's the first thing I noticed. Actually looks a lot like Rhea Ripley from the WWE in a lot of ways here. Nice shiny white teeth. The foot soldiers have a heck of a dental plan, as we do know. Got the black kind of eyeliner there, black eyes, black lipstick, and then black hair. Like a young Joan Jett, or like I said, Rhea Ripley here. But a good head sculpt for her. I do like what they're seeing right here. Very interesting. We get Shredder masks here. We get 2 Shredder masks. Now, this one does not fit over her head. I guess she holds this and just says, I'm the Shredder now, or hey, I'm picking this up off a Shredder, whatever the case may be. But it is just a open mask here. It's not going to fit over the head here. But it is a Shredder mask. Got a little shading on it. Got some dings, some dents. Ready to go. It's a helmet that's seen a thing or two. But then we do get another one right here. However, this is just like a head. It pops on in place of her as a head. So you do want a female Shredder. How are you going to display this one? Very difficult to choose because part of me wants to say, hey, she's the Shredder. I'm going to display it like this. But where I think I'm leaning at is keeping this really good head sculpt, have her hold this, and that's going to represent her time as the Shredder. But you got to choose it yourself. You got to choose your own adventure. That's the difficult part with these action figure games. And I'm not sure I like this figure enough where I'm going to buy multiples of that one. Let's be honest. I don't know if anybody would. Maybe there's some Karai super fans out there. I heard there's probably a guy, overseas maybe, that he just collects Karai stuff. And that's it. No turtles in his collection, no Bebop Rocksteadies, nothing else. Just Karai figures. That's all he wants. Maybe. Who knows? But looking interesting, like I said, I do like the head sculpt on this one. Now, you do get the shoulder gauntlets up here, all scuffed up in a silver color. Once again, got the spikes on it, very Shredder-like. Same thing down into the forearms, very Shredder-like onto the fist as well. Got the wrappings on the forearm. She looks like an enforcer of the foot, of course. Terry Steinbach style, got those sharp shin guards here. Of course, Terry got those outlawed in AA ball back in the early 80s. We'll never forget that story. Oh, Terry, dangerous out there. And she just got her pajamas, her ninja pajamas on over the top. A nice maroon color looking good. Wrappings around the waist. Got those slipper kind of things, those slipper socks, whatever you want to call it, like a ninja, like a Storm Shadow, a Shredder, or a Karai, a Shredder. Got that going on here. Got a little skin showing, of course, on the neck and on the arms. And you do got some of that shading going on as well. Now, articulation. Arms go around. Oh, absolutely love that. Are you kidding me? What are we doing? So this arm gauntlet just falls right off. And it is, of course, glued. You see glue remnants right up there at the top. But obviously not enough glue, as that does not stay on very well and does not move out of the way when you move your arm. So that's pretty disappointing right there. Let's see how the other one does. I mean, might as well. Yeah, the arm it's pretty much a waste of articulation right here, just glued on the top. It really should move out of the way. We see that with other toy lines. Embarrassing. Embarrassing is what I'm going to call this one right here. We're going to have to super glue that back on, I guess. Kind of fits on. Well, there we go. It kind of clips on as well. But it's supposed to be glued. You can see the glue remnants right there. So that's pretty disappointing. You know, he's paid $35, $36 for a figure like this. We shouldn't have that going on. And that's what's going on here. So very disappointing, I will say that. So arms, don't go around. Don't even try it. Why even have the articulation? I don't know. Bicep cut right there. Double jointed pinned elbows. Oh my gosh. Hands removable, back and forth, side to side. Head removable, back and forth, side to side. A lot of down, not a lot of up on the head. You do get a hula hoop up top. No real traditional waist. You get a big old splits for Karai right there. Legs do go up. Double jointed knees bend right there. No boot cut. Ankles back and forth, side to side. A little bit of movement. Not a ton of movement out of those ankles there. An interesting figure. Definitely looking different. Does she fit on a Mattel Ringside Collectibles stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% at Ringside Collectibles. An interesting figure. Definitely an interesting story arc. Her taking over for Shredder. Shredder dies. Karai's in charge now. Karai's in charge now. Just an interesting one, but not going to be for everybody. I don't think everybody's diving into this one. Not everybody's buying her figures. And especially maybe after watching this review, you might not want this because the shoulder guard just pops right off. So once again, going to have to glue that down. Not the end of the world, but shouldn't happen. That's what I'm saying right there. We, of course, got a previous version of NECA, her looking a lot like Elektra. So she's really a cosplayer at the end of the day. Sometimes she's dressing as Elektra. Sometimes she's dressing as Shredder. She's really making the most of her moments there. But she's all in on the cosplay, apparently. And then last week, we unboxed the Super 7 Ultimate version right here. Of course, so we remember that one from just last week there. So once again, an interesting figure. I don't know if it's going to set anybody's world absolutely on fire here. Is there anybody deep in the Karai story? I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments. It is cool for what it is. I will have this with Foot Soldiers. Just really grinds my gears and very disappointing when a figure breaks right out of the package. We pay too much money for these figures. We work too hard to pay for these figures. They shouldn't be breaking out of the package. Give it some time. Give it some playability. I can only imagine what would happen if a 14-year-old, of course, Mark Summers, got a hold of this. They'd just mangle it all up. I'm sure that's what would happen. Who knows? But there it is. Karai, the latest and greatest from NECA. What's your guys' thoughts? Would love to hear if you had yours fall off too. You guys let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel, plus all the content you get there every single day. Check out ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Karai, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.